Have you ever said something that made you feel very, very confident, but others still didn't seem convinced? Has it ever happened with you that you had an idea and in your head you were very confident and you felt like when I'm going to share it, everybody's going to approve it? But when you actually shared it, nobody felt convinced. Has it ever happened with you? If yes, then let me tell you that there are certain phrases that we use literally on everyday basis that we use very often, which make us sound less confident, which make us sound less believable. Yes. Trust me on this, there are certain phrases that you might be using on everyday basis unintentionally, unknowingly, that are undermining your confidence, your believability. All right. And in this video, I am going to share 4 such phrases with you, which are undermining your confidence and what you should say instead. So I'll be giving you proper examples that this is what you're saying and this is what you should say instead. All right. But before we get into that, hi there. My name is Shilpa Sekri and welcome to my YouTube channel. This channel, let me tell you, is all about me sharing some tips, tricks with you on how you can become a confident communicator. All right, let's get into the video now. So the phrase number 1, which people use all the time is, I am not sure, but. Starting your sentence with, I am not sure, but. Have you ever used it? Tell me honestly in the comments, be very honest. Have you ever used this sentence, use this phrase? I am not sure, but we might try targeting younger audience. I am not sure, but this approach might work. Let me tell you what's wrong with this phrase. See, when you start a particular sentence with I am not sure, you start with uncertainty. Okay? Even if you add something very valuable after I am not sure, your idea is not going to have an impact because you started with uncertainty. So people are going to doubt, they are going to question your ability, they're going to question your expertise because you started your sentence with I am not sure, but. So instead of saying I am not sure, but we might try targeting younger audience, say directly that we should try targeting younger audience. Or instead of saying I am not sure, but this approach might work, be direct that I believe this X approach might work better. See, instead of starting with I am not sure, but be direct, because when you're more direct, your communication looks better and you sound more confident. That's phrase number 1. Phrase number 2, again, which people use all the time, which I have used a lot and in the past, okay, but I now don't use it, which I want you also to not use again, especially in formal context, is, does that make sense? I'm sure we all have used it. We all use it. But let me give you a little disclaimer. If you're using does that make sense in informal settings in front of your friends, it's absolutely all right. But if you're using this does that make sense in front of your seniors in very, very formal meetings, it's going to question your credibility. It's going to question your believability. Okay. For example, here's my idea of the project. Does that make sense? Should we schedule a call at 3 p.m.? Does that make sense? So if you're ending your sentences with does that make sense all the time, it's going to question your expertise. Instead, what you can do is be more direct. Here's my idea of the project. Do you want me to add anything in it? Do you want me to clarify anything to you in this? Simple, be more direct. Can we schedule a call at 3 p.m.? Does this work for everyone? Be more assertive in your sentences rather than ending your sentence with, does that make sense? Right? That's phrase number 2 that we have to avoid. Phrase number 3. Again, this is something we use all the time, unintentionally, unknowingly. I just wanted to say. I just wanted to follow up on the mail. I just wanted to know if this idea is okay with you. Have you ever used this? I know you have. I know you have. I have done this so many times. But now I have realized, and so I want you to also realize this, that by adding just, we make the importance of what we want to say a little lesser. Okay? By adding just in our sentences that I just wanted to follow up on this mail. You are yourself saying that this is not important. Okay? This is just a small thing. So do not add just, be more direct. What you can say is, I wanted to follow up on this mail. Why do you want to write just? Or I wanted to check if this idea is okay with you. Don't add just. Do not make your message seem less important by adding just to it. That's number 3. The fourth one, trust me. Trust me, we are all guilty of overusing this word. We are all guilty of overusing this word, which is sorry, but I couldn't hear you. Can you please repeat yourself? Sorry, but I wanted to add something to this discussion. See, when we over apologize ourselves, we look less confident, we look less believable. Okay? It undermines our confidence, it undermines our believability, authority, credibility. Right? So do not over apologize. Save your apologies when you actually need it. Save your apologies for when you have actually made a mistake. For example, you're terribly late for a meeting. Say sorry. Don't say thank you for your patience. Say sorry when it is necessary, okay? Say sorry when you have actually done something wrong. But do not start your sorry or do not start your sentences where you actually want to add value, okay? So instead of saying sorry, but can I add this point to this discussion, be direct and say that I would love to add one point to this discussion, right? So save your apologize, do not over apologize. When we over apologize, which we do a lot, questions our confidence and our credibility, right? So these are 4 phrases which we use all the time, which we now have to stop using and instead try to be more direct and assertive with your communication. All right, with that being said, let me know what you think about this video. If this video has helped you, then do press that like button. If you have any questions or if you have any takeaways, if you have any suggestions, please make sure you leave your comments in the comment section and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.